sometimes it's tightening on the front too, right? So in this position, our hip reflexor muscles right here is kind of always in the position is tightening, and then iliac crest muscles right here is tightening as well.
Sure.
How they can be able to do some stretches for the leg part too.
Sure, for the hip flexors, when you're sitting all the time, hip flexors are very important to stretch. So there's a stretch that I'll have a lot of people do. And this is why a standing desk can be pretty beneficial, because you can stand it up. Your hip flexors go through they're no longer tightened, and you can also do this stretch at the same time. So this one's going to be specifically for the hip flexors. There's a lot of other muscles involved, but we're trying to hit the front of the hip right here.
Right here.
Interesting things about the hip flexors. So your main hip flexor is your iliopsoas muscle. The psoas portion of the muscle attaches to your lumbar spine. So it goes all the way into the anterior vertebral bodies of the lumbar spine, and the iliacus part, it sits on the front of your wing bone here, and goes and attaches to the front of the femur. So that is kind of the main thing that we're trying to hit. So there's a little extra thing that you'll do. So we'll scoot back towards me just a little bit. Right foot goes forward.
Right foot go forward.
Left foot goes back.
How much?
About right there.
About right here.
Depends on how flexible you are, which you might be very flexible. Hands go on your hips.
Like this?
Yes. Okay. Bend this knee just a little bit so that you stretch. You want to feel the stretch in the front. And then I want you to round and do a posterior pelvic tilt. So tilt.
Oh, okay.
Shoulders forward just a little bit.
Forwards a little bit.
And then posterior pelvic tilt. So you're rounding your back. So hold on, let me show you here.
Okay. Let me get out of the way. Okay, here we go.
So you're here, feeling that stretch in the front. Okay. Now I'm naturally very tight, so I feel it. Some people need a lot more stretch. But when you're in this position, if you are doing an anterior pelvic tilt, so if your pelvis is tilting here, you're actually taking some of the stretch off of the hip flexor. So if you do a posterior pelvic tilt, you rotate the hips backwards, rotate the pelvis backwards, you'll feel more of a stretch on that front hip flexor.
Okay, that's awesome.
I don't want it to be a balance exercise too. If you need, you can hold on to something when you're doing that stretch.
Okay.
So you can always, hold onto a wall or something like that. Feel that stretch, rotate the hips backward. For this stretch, 30-second holds 3 times. And don't count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Set a timer on your phone, 30 seconds. Take a break, and then go back into it is best. 30-second holds 3 times.